Today's top stories. The United Nations Security Council yesterday pressed Israel to commit to a creation of an independent Palestinian state and called for urgent efforts to achieve an overall Middle East peace settlement. The 15-member council met yesterday to debate the Middle East peace process. UN Secretary General Ban Ki-moon warned that the situation on the ground could worsen without renewed efforts by both sides, as well as the international community. Ahead of the meeting, Iran's mission to the United Nations distributed a letter among the participants, rejecting comments made earlier by Britain's Foreign Secretary David Miliband. Miliband had accused Tehran of interfering in Palestinian affairs and abusing their pain and suffering. Israel's Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu on Monday assured Egypt's President Hosni Mubarak of his commitment to Middle East peace talks during talks at the Red Sea resort of Sharm el-Sheikh. Netanyahu said, quote, "We want as soon as possible to resume the peace talks with the Palestinians, and I hope they will indeed resume in the coming weeks." Netanyahu did not publicly endorse the creation of the Palestinian state during his comments in Sharm el-Sheikh. Mubarak reiterated Cairo's call for a two-state solution and said that Israeli settlements built on occupied Palestinian land hindered the peace process. Menachem Mottaki, Iran's foreign minister, yesterday in an interview with the Bahraini newspaper, Al-Balad, welcomed what he referred to as America's change of rhetoric toward Iran, and announced Iran's readiness to take new steps should the U.S. make practical changes in its policy towards the country. According to the website of Iran's foreign ministry, Mottaki in the interview told Al-Balad, quote, "If Washington takes practical steps towards Iran and shows that the policies of America's government vis-a-vis Iran have changed, we also on our part would take new steps towards America's government." Mottaki emphasized, however, that problems cannot be solved with words alone, and for talks between Tehran and Washington, new steps must be taken. These stories and more at televisionwashington.com.